We begin tonight with the story of an Eastern Ontario couple desperate to find round-the-clock care to keep their baby alive. Baby Everly has a rare brain disease. She stops breathing up to 12 times a day. A warning, this story does contain video that may be disturbing to some. In less than a month, Everly's parents have spent $10,000 to pay for home care, and they just can't afford it anymore. Their appeal for help made it all the way to the Ontario legislature today. CTV's Catherine Lathem is here with this incredible and very painful story. Catherine?
Well, Graham, when you meet little baby Everly, she just lights up a room. You can't help but just adore her. But then you speak to her parents and you see the pain is real. They're facing a very tough reality. Neither one of them can work because they need to have constant care with their daughter. And now they're asking the Ontario government for some desperate help. Her smile, picture perfect. Oh. And in seconds, little Everly can melt your heart.
Just to see her face, it's incredible.
But it hasn't been easy. Born with a rare disorder, Chio has been home for Everly and her parents, Sarah and Jordan, for most of her young 8-month life.
It's an autonomic dysfunction, so her brain doesn't stimulate her to breathe when she falls asleep.
Affecting only 1,000 kids worldwide. She needs help to breathe when she's asleep and when she's sick or cries. This disturbing home video shows what can happen.
She's having blue spells, which have been labeled death spells. So she cries, she holds her breath and passes out. And so we're having to manually ventilate her numerous times per day.
Up to 14 times a day.
You never know if it's going to be her last day, how long she's going to live. We don't know.
Sarah and Jordan say Everly can be at home, but she needs constant care. She doesn't have the ability to make sounds on her own, so if she cries, no one can hear her.
You literally have to have eyes on her 24/7.
And that is costly. In less than a month, the couple has spent $10,000 of their own money and money raised in their Eastern Ontario community of Lombardy for overnight nurses.
Our community can't forever be dishing out money to keep us at home.
Sarah and Jordan have applied for funding through the Community Care Access Center, but they say what's being offered to them isn't enough.
There's a huge gap in the government for families dealing with children with complex care needs like Everly.
Baby Everly belongs at home, Speaker.
Their MPP, Conservative Steve Clark, is now pressuring the health minister.
Please pick up the phone and call the CCAC. Tell them to get their act together.
We are working on this case, and I commit to the family that we will do everything possible.
Everly's parents just hope the health minister keeps his word and moves quickly. Because for them, time is running out.
They need to realize that this is not your average child with complex care needs. We are dealing with life and death every single day, and exceptions need to be made.
Tough one for them. Now the CCAC says this is all new to them, this kind of case. They say they're working on it. Right now they're offering the maximum that the legislation allows them to offer, which is 258 hours of home care. The family says that's just not enough, so the CCAC says they're working on trying to find funding elsewhere. But that, of course, Graham, will take some time. And in the meantime, that may force this family to bring their daughter back to Chio's ICU, a place they certainly don't want to be.
And this hopefully will get resolved. And we should point out this family has fundraised for Chio through it all.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've been a poster family because they realize how much this hospital has saved their child's life.
CTV's Catherine Lathem. We will follow this up. Thanks, Kathy.
You're welcome.